Then it's that itchy ditchy ice cream, itchy ditchy do. Used to have 5 on the sack, Dutch master clear the room. New pegs on the mongoose, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Is you with it? Hide and go get it, a duck, duck, goose. You know, sometimes I sit and wonder if kids still get toys with their kids' meal. Just me against the world and my big wheel. So many baby kids out in Churchill know that the hurt's real. The young people wonder if church real. Start riddling for the ADHD. You know the 80, baby, crazy. You know Richmond made me. I'm just a Section 8 baby, wildin' off the safety. I'm known to hop the fence whenever the people try to chase me.
Alright, from the streets of Henrico to the streets of to the city. What part of the city did you end up going to?
Churchill, Creighton. That's where my grandma's live.
So you're an East End baby all the way through and through. Well, basically all that is. I thought you was like, I'm going to Broad Rock or something. Like,
no, I didn't go there. I wasn't over there. My grandma's was over there. My papa was in the country, so you know you wouldn't want to go there all the time.
Right.
In high school.
Right.
You didn't want to.
I got stuff to do, like out here in the sticks.
But I loved him. He still showed up to my events. Although I didn't want to spend a night in high school up there, but when I say I had a track meet, or when I say I got this to do, I'm gonna be here, he met me. He was there. He showed up.
Right.
But
shout out the old school style of family. People who actually show up in the different generations. Because I don't know if grandma's showing up. Because grandma might be outside too nowadays. She might be at Bellows.
These grandmas are not the same. Shout out to my mom. They're not the same. But I don't know. Maybe because they was grandma in too early, too much.
I always say, I blame it on the internet. I'm always blaming it on the internet because that was the threshold of new generation of, I know that person business, so now I know your business. Your perspective now matters to me a little bit more, so I'm going to put this in our household because I see it on my phone. If I can relate to what's happening in your household, I'll give you an exact example, right? Right now, the world is arguing about 50-50 once again. Somebody spoke on, no, not even 50-50. Somebody spoke on paying bills for the mother of your kids still while you're with, a new woman.
My dad did that. He still does that. That happens.
The end. It literally.
My granddaddy did that.
It's what you're supposed to do.
That's a man.
And I had to have this conversation with somebody about that because I don't understand
and
the
you don't
uproar.
got to pay all the bills.
No.
You don't got to pay all of them. Because daddy ain't giving up all the money. He gonna say how much you got.
All right.
But he gonna give you some because his kids stay there.
Thank you. The way I express this. Oh, nope. Come on. What you got? What you got?
I don't get it though. I don't understand that though.
You mean, what's the issue?
I think my mindset is so stronger when men act that way because I came from a different village of men.
Okay.
And my village of men is they took care of their kids no matter where they at, who they with. You know who your daddy is. You know who your mama is. So
you know where your kids are.
It doesn't matter. Now, I can tell you this. My dad supports me, but when he find out I have a friend, that's cut off.
Oh well, that to me makes sense.
'Cause that's cut off. So I see where sometimes a guy that not supporting the mom because she has a guy there. So it is like what he doing. So no, he don't have to pay a bill, but he still has to support your kid.
Yeah.
So
I think
when I get a friend,
give a form of a contribution.
Daddy is no. Yeah, a form of
That's it.
But if I'm single, as long as I'm single, Daddy got me in a sense.
You know what compensates for that, and I understand as
he
a
gonna cut the grass.
Why.
But when I get a friend, he ain't cutting no more grass.
How about this? I'm gonna say this. You need a babysitter?
He the babysitter. He is the babysitter.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no money for you because you got a man in your life. He's supposed to be taking care of your life. But guess what? You can drop the grandkids off. Spoil the hell out of the grandkids, by the way. We ain't get what we supposed to got as kids. The grandkids are getting it. So, but I understand.
He's Papa daycare.
Okay. Papa daycare. At least get the man a sign or something, like, get him something, one of them, that's what they doing nowadays, putting them fluorescent lights on the wall. Get that man, get him Papa daycare on the wall.
I should get that. He'll be upset.
Kids have him going YouTube.
That's it.
But, yeah, I did have that conversation as well. And the person I was having the conversation with was more of a neutral. They saw both sides. But I couldn't grasp how you're looking. I couldn't grasp the whole both sides thing about. For me, I think what changed my perspective on it was the day that I was in the Army and I had to go through a divorce and I had a house on post. And once I got divorced or this marriage was over and my captain, my first lieutenant, all these people, my uppers knew about it, I had to go get another house off post. The house on post is free.
For your kids.
It's free because it's for your kids. So the job is to make sure that you house your kids no matter what happens here. That's up to y'all. Matter of fact, the uppers shouldn't even have their hands in that. It should be structured that way. Because I should not be creating a door or opening a door to this lane if I'm not willing to take care of it from the start. Nor should I, if I can't, in my eyes, or what I feel, if I can't finance it, I shouldn't be worried about going to gamble to go get another lane. And that's for me in the dating aspect. I mean, your heart gonna want what it want, but you got enough time to go get up and go some money and not trick it off. You know, dating takes spending some money. That's a deduction. Until you feel comfortable, you might want to make sure a home right over here and make sure that you got a home for yourself. That's the goal. Make sure you're self-sufficient and for what you created.
That's what I told women.
I mean,
always have your own.
Sure.
You gotta have some.
Never be dependent, because at the end of the day, people who gonna see you dependent on them gonna yank that carpet.
It's not about being dependent. It's about when you're ready to go, you can leave.
Right. Okay.
So always save you some. Don't spend it all with him.
All right. I can dig that. I can go home and tell my daughter that. Real talk. Don't spend it all with him. Even though her boyfriend's spending it all.
But just save you some. So when you're ready, you can go.
I can dig that.
You don't feel trapped.
Right. I can dig that, because I always, in my eyes, I always see the one or the other. I always see somebody who died to be taken care of, but then they feel like they're being smothered a little bit because they can't be who they are. They can't, because a lot of times, sad in this world, in the relationship aspect, the dynamic is for the guys that I hear about. I'm not going to speak on the guys that I know, because I don't put myself in. The guys that I know, they actually are dating fine. But when I, in the single world, am listening to the young ladies who are speaking to me, they are speaking to me about the fact that some say, hey, I wanted that man who would be able to do everything. That, and the way that they put it wasn't a bad way, because, okay, all right, cool. There is somebody that's going to, be for you. Flat out. All right, but look, you look all the way turned off. Nah, I don't know who's saying this, but
because I wasn't raised.
I swear to you, I've heard it. It's new to me.
That is not.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's. But I will also say, going on the internet, I'm seeing that there are multiple people in different ways, and I have seen this relating to the way that this girl's perspective was. Same way on there. And she just felt like, all right, but now here's the thing. You finally found a man who got all the money, and you got enough free time just to be the biggest nurturer in the world to the kids. But when you want to go get your own money, you ain't got the time. And this guy's starting to act like he controlling, because he's spending all the money. So it messes up the dynamic of the relationship.
I'm going to come in with my money, and I'm going to leave with my money.
Get your bag.
And I'm going to continue my stuff while I'm with you. And you're going to support me. And if you can't support what I'm doing, I can't be with you. Because I'm going to support you.
Look at the passion. That's what it's supposed to be.
You're supposed to support.
It's supposed to be a boost.
You should want to see me grow.
It's supposed to be a
I can't
boost.
stand a guy that don't want you to have more than him. Or he feel like you having more than him.
I think that's something, wow. This has actually been a topic on the Black Top. Shout out to Black Top.
My daddy always tell me how money in my pocket. And when my granddad used to see me, he'll be like, "You got $20 in your pocket." This was in high school. He was like, "Yeah, $20." I'm like, "No." He said, "But you got your hair done." I said, "I do." I said, "I'm going to keep my hair done." He said, "Yeah. Don't spend it all up. You always have something in your pocket."
Right.
And my dad used to, the famous line is, "You don't depend on no man." No. And my mama say, "You supposed to have it your own."
You do. When you do it like that, you
go
open
to work.
it. You open
no matter
a new
what
door.
he said, you don't need to work that. You don't need that. Girl, go to work. That's what I'm saying. Girl, go to work.
I think it takes purpose over.
People.
Well, no, I feel like when you are doing that, it strips you of purpose of who you are. Not what you're saying, but when you are just sitting back, being financed.
I don't want that.
You know,
That's not attractive to me.
I'm at this point now where
I want to see
whatever direction I pick and say this is unattractive, there's going to be somebody who's going to be in my comment section. So you know what? Do what makes you happy. You want to go 50-50? Go 50-50.
50-50 is not bad.
I grew up
on some things.
How about this? My mama was full-time until she got 50-50. You get what I'm saying? I was raised by a single mother. She was 100-0 herself and raising 2 boys. So to see somebody do that when you know the dynamic is more expected, the 100-0 the other way, or at least 50-50, to see your mom go through things where she went from 0 and 100 to that 50-50, and that was a goal. While we're sitting here arguing about how bad 50-50 is.
I don't think it's bad.
I think the new connotation on it is bad. But I want people to also understand this. If you are dying to have a man do 100-0 and I'm outside all the time, the moment something happens to me and I get paralyzed, how is the house going to continue to run? I can't send my 6-year-old to do anything to earn no money. So it's like, it's been times where that dynamic's going to have to change. And if I condition you completely to believe that it's going to always be 100-0, then I'm expecting us to fail because I'm not going to see a hustler. I don't even know you got a hustler in you. I've been gone the whole time. I've been making all the money. How do I know that what's going to happen to us? We're going to lose the house next month. We gone. So, you know, I really do hate the 50-50 dynamic that we're doing, but I think what we do is we like to scratch the surface of a topic, and we like to blow it up to make it a big deal because we bored.
Like TV.
Yeah, because we bored. Because you ain't got nothing else to argue about.
Everybody want to be like TV.
Everybody want to be like TV. Hold on, don't do that. I'm on we doing TV.
No, not like us. They're not doing like us. They're doing like the other people's TV.
What's the other people's TV?
Like Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. I just wanted to hear it.
No, I don't want to be like them.
Well, that's good to
They
hear somebody
funny.
say that.
I like them.
I don't find it entertainment.
I like watching the show, like, oh, look at them, but
Okay, all right. I'm not really. I don't believe in things that consistently make us look bad. So sprinkle a couple of white people, some Mexicans,
I
some in there.
I love white people.
Well, I'm saying
in
the toxic world, if we gonna do the love and hip hop, sprinkle a couple of white people.
I'm Francis. Francis is white.
Oh. New identity. You can identify as what you want out here, so you got it. That's what you want to do. You want. Yeah. And I got good credit. Actually, A1 credit, like Jewish and everything. All right, so tell me one experience that happened in your life that you feel like has been life-changing, but it has to be when you were a kid.
When I was a kid? It has to be when I was a kid?
Yeah. Something that altered your perception on life. And when I say kid, it could be anything from before 18.
I should have went to college.
Okay. Let's start. Why?
Because I wanted to be, now that I have kids, I wanted to be already financially stable before I had them. So I'm telling anyone that's like young, in between that before college grade level, do not have kids until you're established. If you get opportunity to go to college, because I had 2 scholarships to go. I did not go. And now I'm trying to finish my medical world with kids, and it's challenging because the medical life takes up your whole life. Like you have no life, no kids, no man. You can't do nothing but school. Like you can't do nothing.
Sleep. You know that feeling where you just felt like you laid down
you can't do
and you
nothing.
got right back up. Yeah.
You can't do nothing. So it's like already have. If you're gonna plan your kids. Like, plan them.
For sure.
Plan them. I didn't plan mine.
For sure.
Nobody was playing. They were just like, hi, and they're mine.
Hi, Chris.
They're mine.
By the way, you were playing my boy. Christian, you were playing. I'm sorry about that. And I was stable. So you're right. And I was stable. I had a career within the Army when I had my son. He was actually playing. We was being hot and heavy teenagers prior to that. So, That's all it is.
But that's what I say. I regret, and that's why I'm not forcing, but I'm encouraging and I'm motivating to my oldest. Shout out to Keisha. She has the opportunity of attending an ACE center at Hermitage High School in Virginia, and in that opportunity, she has the chance to become an LPN and have her associate's degree when she graduates high school.
Gosh almighty, that's wow.
Don't
That's amazing.
Don't waste your time and wait for your friends, and because no one else was going there, and you was gonna be by yourself. So what? You don't get a chance to do that in high school, and you have the experience then that you'll know once you finish this opportunity here if you want to actually go off to college to get the master's or bachelor's, whatever you bridge to do.
Okay.
So from this point, I just encourage all teens, starting at elementary grade level as well, to choose you. When the opportunity is available, take it, because who's to say that in the next few years I would have had that money right away for you to go if had not you had a scholarship or a chance to do that.
Right.
So when your chances come, take them.
Right.
And don't waste that free money. When that money is there, take it, because that was free. I didn't do that. I could have went to St. Paul's or ODU.
Ooh, okay. I know. I had a friend go to St. Paul's.
I didn't go.
And actually, I had a friend to go to ODU too. Shout out ODU. I had a couple of friends who went to ODU.
I didn't go. I didn't want to leave my friends.
What about your friends? Your friends left you? Did they make that choice?
We still around.
I can dig that.
We still around.
All right.
One is deceased, but we still around. We have a connection. We still have a connection.
Right.
But I didn't. One of my good friends did leave, and I should have went with her, because if I didn't go there, I should have went to the military.
What?
Because she kept telling me to go, and I was like, I ain't going there. I was like, girl, I do not want to go there.
Hey, look, don't get it twisted. My mom didn't raise me to go to the military.
My mindset wasn't for me to go. Like
right.
I was thinking about all the things they told you, how it starts off, and I'm like, girl, I'm not getting up. Like I'm not.
No.
That was for real.
It was for real. This wasn't. They won't plan on them commercials. The commercial was 5 minutes, and they was selling all that, and then you see niggas just running through the background. You're like, that's gonna be me. Yeah, every Monday, 6 miles. What's up? And that's the start. Yeah, every Monday, 6 miles. I could
have did 6 miles. I used to be a track star back then. So
I ran a track too. I didn't want to do it every Monday.
Monday had days to chill. Except Monday, not every day.
Monday is automatic run day. But that ain't the only day that you running. Just be prepared on Monday to run. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Or everywhere you go. I mean, it is. See, here's the thing. The structure and the discipline of it, I do align with. Because a lot of times you're in there and you're like, well, why I gotta? This is stupid. But when you get out of the military and you see what the people around in the world either A, look like, or what's entertaining them, you realize why that discipline really does matter. Because how you say, I don't want to do the love and hip hop, you are one of the few of many people that I don't like it. I believe don't feed the poison to yourself, because you're going to align with it in any type of degree.
I'm too natural for that. I don't feel like being made up.
It gives structure. Being 15 minutes present has always been there. I mean, 15 minutes ahead of time, early, has always been their thing.
I think I just got early and on time 30 days ago.
All right, well, you got to start from somewhere.
But my sister, cousin, friend, that's what we call each other. If she see this, she knows who I'm talking about. I would have went there, though. But honestly, 30 days ago, I just started doing the time thing and being early.
It definitely matters.
And that's 35.
It definitely matters. It sets the impression. Also, there was, here's one that always trip people out when I tell them, if you're on the phone, you can't walk.
Yeah.
If you're on the phone. Now, here's the thing. It makes sense now. But in 2012, like, bro, I'm saying everybody out. When you go off post and you actually go to the mall and you got your ACUs on and you just walking around and you seeing people do it, it kind of will make you miss it. And you'll tell yourself, in the slightest way, when they say freedoms aren't free, this is the babyest way of them saying freedoms aren't free. I can't even walk with a cell phone in my ear. But when I got out and you see somebody walking into the movie theater and they got like those split doors and they down in their phone and they hit that middle in between them split doors, and I watch somebody bleed down their forehead, you like, yeah, get off your phone, stupid. So, yeah, everything has a reason.
Said, get off of your phone. When we got the car, get off your phone. What you need the phone for?
Everything has a reason for it.
Why I ain't go?
You said what?
That's why I ain't go. The reason.
Hey, look, for real, because here's the thing. Who's to say that you would have been in the hair care field? Who's to say you still wouldn't be there right now and not worried about this? Not thinking of, who's to say you ain't thinking about those last 2 bottles and that bit of motivation that you were speaking about earlier? Why would that matter if you are gung-ho to be in the Army? Not unless you found the reason to make the time. And like you say, as an entrepreneur or as a nurse, it takes up all your time, right?
Time.
So what you think the Army doing? The Army literally is, you do not get off. Yeah, well, yeah, because
time.
you only allotted 4 hours of sleep if they want that, if they ask for it.
But I probably could survive that because I feel like that's all I get now.
Jesus. Hey, look, this has been Shane Lambert. I will never really say that. Fastlane Lambo, but you can call me whatever you want. This has been Frat House Media. You've got to learn about days of my past, days of Miss Angel Handler, excuse me for earlier, we're going to cut that out. Angel Hands past, and as well some of her future. Get to learn about her product and how it's going to change the community, how she got to make it, how she got to bump into who inspired her. I really thank you for coming by and sharing your story. If there's anything else you want to let the people know, what do you want to let them know?
Be consistent and put you first.
Woo. Stinger. And I'll make sure I do that. I'm going to take the advice too, because I haven't been here in about 2 weeks. So it's time for me to get back to my consistency. Love 101.1 the fam. Love Frat House Media. Shout out to my team on Playing Sides. Shout out Miss Angel Hands sliding through with products. Let people, I ain't getting no sample. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Your hair is your crown. Thank you so much for showing up and matching with me without even knowing you was.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.